Hey guys, it's Kirsty here today. So what I'm going to go through is my goal setting feedback loop and how to put it in place to achieve your goals in both your fitness and your life. So we'll start off with my little routine here. So I like to go in a little formation of one to the other in a feedback loop before moving on. So I'll go through it step by step and hopefully that you can implement it into your next goal setting session. So we need to start with our goals. So I've set this under Aspire. So we need to begin with why we want to achieve our goals. Of course, putting into place SMART goals, which means they're specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-based, as well as a little bit of a kickstart motivation. You do need that inspiration to begin. So once you've set up your aspiration, your goals, you've set them in place, you know what you want to achieve, it's time to actually get the tools and the evidence and the advice as to how to do it. So with advice, you need to make sure you've got correct evidence-based knowledge as well as the steps to put in place to actually achieve your goal. If you jump straight ahead into planning or acting, you'll miss out on the actual education of it and why you will achieve it, and you may end up running around in circles, which we don't want you to do. You need to be going on the shortest track possible towards your goals. Once you're feeling that you've got the evidence, the knowledge, the advice, you've had help from a coach or something along those lines, it's time to actually plan. So without a plan, you won't actually be able to implement your action steps properly. So it's always very important to take the time to diarise, to put in place a routine, to prepare and plan what steps that you've gotten from your advice that you actually want to put in place. So I like to call this the aim section. Then, once you've got that all set, it's actually time to take action. So you've probably done this in the past where you've set a goal and, gone through the articles and the books and you've actually put out a plan and never actually started on Monday. There is no point in that. You have to put in place the steps that you're actually going to do. So making sure that your plan is in small chunks that you can complete each day, little tasks, it's always a good idea to start them, no matter what. It doesn't matter what it is, the smallest step, whether it's bringing your lunch to work or just getting to your workout and doing a few exercises, just get it done. And then over time, these small little tasks, these actions, will actually come up as big evidence and you'll actually act on your intent. So once you've actually done your action, it's time to become accountable. So accountability is one thing that a lot of people leave out of their goal setting structure. So they'll keep going, they'll learn everything, they'll plan it, they'll do it, but they'll never actually reflect and see what's going on and how far they've come. It's always really good to log everything you do, diarise it, track data, make sure you can actually see if you're changing from A to B, and if you aren't, you need to know what to do. So accountability, either logging and tracking and looking back on it yourself, checking in with a coach, checking in with friends, or reviewing your results, is actually what you need to alter if needed. So what I've got is a little feedback loop. So if you've reached your accountability stage and you realise, I haven't actually achieved my goal that I've set out to do, what's going on? So you have to flood back and go, am I missing education? Do I not know what to do next? Do I not have the right steps? Am I missing a plan? Am I not putting in my routine? Am I not preparing? Am I not diarising what's going on? Or am I not actually acting on my plan? So then that will help you to plug the holes of what may be going on and help you to actually achieve your goal by the next accountability session. If you have got to this session and you realise, hey, awesome, I've actually achieved my goal, I actually move on to, achieve, your goal has been achieved. That's bloody awesome. So that means that you've gone through everything, you've set it in place, you've achieved your goal, you've smashed it, and you should be very proud of yourself. But what a lot of people do is once they've actually completed a goal, everything crumbles. They don't know what to do or where to go next. Of course, you have to constantly go in an upward spiral to the next goal. So I've added the step of appreciate. So you need to actually reflect and be proud of what you've actually done, review it, and that will help you to set up for your next goal, feeling proud of yourself and moving upwards. So from this step, you'll actually go to the next level up, nice cloud up there for visual purposes, and back to the next Aspire. So say if your goal was weight loss or something along those lines, so say 5 kilos, you've gone through all these steps, you've realised you've lost your 5 kilos, rather than just losing it and then maybe gaining it back, you appreciate, you say how proud you are, and then you say, right, my next goal is to build muscle this time. So then you're moving up, and then you're continuing on this nice little circle, giving yourself a chance to look back. And then you will be an awesome human being. All right. So that concludes my little goal setting feedback loop, which I'm pretty damn proud of. So Hopefully that helps you with your goals and helps you to smash and achieve them. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.